Hello and welcome. The map I am checking out today is Return to Planet Erza Mission 2. A strike team was dispatched to secure a canyon base in preparation for Jack and his team, but they failed to report in. Now it's up to Jack and his team to secure the base and the canyon pass, clearing the way for the next stage of the Reclamation of Planet Erza. This map is very simple in design from what I'm used to making, but can still be a challenging map until Urban DLC release. I might halt on making new missions for Return to Erza.
No sign of the strike team. Until we find them, we must operate under the assumption that their mission has failed. Stay alert and proceed with caution. Looks like we now know what happened to the strike team. It seems they gave as good as they got in their fight against the bugs.
Where's the fight?
That was a very silent intro.
Ready to go.
Try to keep up. Leading by example.
I just want to see what's over here.
Leading by example.
Whole lot of nothing. All right.
Try to keep up. I lead, you follow on the road to victory. Leading by example. On the road to victory.
Well, they capture that. What's up here?
On the road to victory. I lead, you
Comms
follow.
base is operational, sir.
Let's get moving out.
Command, we've secured the base, but the initial strike team has been confirmed KIA. I request additional power trooper squads.
Request denied on the power troopers. You'll have to make do with what the base can provide. Resources are limited on these operations. You'll have to scavenge for more within the canyon. I'm confident Federation supplies have withstood the test of time. The bugs will likely retaliate, sending reinforcements to stop you. Make sure you're prepared to fend them off and prevent their numbers from overwhelming you.
Someone's landing over there. As you journey through Marauder's Peak, eliminating hives and securing checkpoint stations, be prepared for the arachnids to counter with a fierce invasion intent on reclaiming your forward base. You'll have allies to aid in defending the base, and by unlocking essential buildings, you'll gain access to additional troops. However, as you advance, expect the bug invasion to swell in size, eventually overwhelming the defenders. It's imperative that you contribute to the defense, whether by deploying turrets or leaving behind your own troops to bolster the line where you can, when you can. After the initial invasion subsides, anticipate frequent bug assaults occurring roughly every 3 minutes. Engineering biped. I guess. We got nothing else to spend the funds on. Let's do...
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
Engineers, now hear this.
I see, they're defending over here.
You're looking for the ace one. Watch your spacing.
Engineering biped, you can go stand out there.
10 Hunt on the road
Sir,
to
roger
victory.
that.
Our war support has increased, sir.
We'll try this, one of each.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Listen up.
Move out. Watch your spacing.
And now, time to move out.
Moving out. Move out. Watch your spacing.
Sir,
Construction complete.
Listen up.
Moving out.
Hey, it's doing that flickering thing, just gonna hope
Watch
that
your spacing.
does not continue.
Moving out. Lock and load.
Construction complete.
They've got that, nothing to worry about.
engineers, now hear this.
Standing by.
Moving out. Move out. Watch your
Orbital scans of the canyon show bug hives and tunnels scattered everywhere. The bugs won't surrender this area without a fight, so be prepared to give them one.
Sure.
Sensors are picking... Sir, intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
Get ready. Where's the fight?
Construction complete.
That's alright. Some of them get chomped, no big deal.
Listen up.
We have a source of replenishment.
Move out. Watch your space. Moving out. Ready to go. Officer on deck. Sir.
That's why I took these, the rifle troopers, so that when they level up, we can give them the shotguns.
Move out. Watch your spacing. Get ready. Still looking for the aid button.
Standing by. Listen up.
Where's the fight?
Okay, come on, wherever you are. Yeah, get out here so we can clear this this mine. This would be one thing worth bringing the engineers along for, so they could actually go clear this quickly. At this rate, we're gonna have to stand around and wait for this now.
Move out.
Standing by. Listen up.
Still looking for the aid button.
There are checkpoint stations. Make sure you reclaim them. They'll provide vital support throughout the mission.
Sir.
Lock and load. Move out. Watch your space. Moving out. Lock and load.
You know, it is nice when a when a map tells you everything that's going on in terms of mechanics and
Ready.
the path you are meant to be taking, kind of thing.
Ready to go.
Since it's May, it's technically Star Wars month, which in previous years of this channel,
Move out.
the past two,
And load. Move out.
we did Star Wars month where we played
Sir,
a bunch of Star Wars games during the month of May. And I meant to do that again. This is related, by the way, to what I was just talking about. We'll get there. But the game I started with, because I was planning on doing the same thing,
Standing by.
and I decided to start with Rogue Leader, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2,
Troopers, listen.
and just seeing how much
plasma launch detected.
Watch your
Finding Pudge tells the player what is going on in his map
A unit has
to make
been
sure they are like as informed as possible. Playing that Rogue Squadron game,
Sir.
they don't tell you anything.
Listen up.
They don't tell you anything.
Watch your space.
And like the bad part is there's so much vital information that you need as the player
Standing by.
that they don't tell you about.
Troopers, listen up.
Right? They say things like, "Oh, is a game intuitive or not?"
Moving out.
Sir.
Lock and load.
And I feel like
Ready to go. Moving out.
that's a slippery slope. That's a dangerous thing
Listen up.
when you're relying on your player's intuition, right? Where you're like, surely it's intuitive. Surely their intuition will guide them to the correct answer and they'll figure it out. No. No, you better tell them.
alert. Bug attack inbound.
We are getting chomped, but I'm relying
We've got
on
a unit under attack.
these dropships
We've
saving
got a
us
unit
here.
under attack.
They are, just barely. We don't have the firepower to deal with these Tigers. We have Mark IIs and we have power suits, but we got screwed over by that plasma blast.
Listen up. Standing by.
And load.
No, not load.
Listen up.
But yeah, I got almost done with that Rogue Squadron game.
Plasma launch.
And I decided to scrap all the footage and then I'll start over.
Lock and
I
load.
kept going back to it for like a week.
Moving out.
And afterwards I was like, no, I'm gonna do this completely over.
Gears and drills, ready for thrills. Troopers, listen up.
Move out. Watch your spacing. Moving out. Lock and load.
Standing by.
Move out. Watch your spacing.
Get ready.
Move out. Listen up.
A unit has been promoted.
But yeah, the thing about that Rogue Squadron game
Sir.
is like, don't get it mistaken. I do like that game. There's a lot of things about that game I like.
Troopers, listen up.
On the bow.
But
Listen up.
there's so much that like the player needs to know, or else like levels are almost unbeatable, and it's stuff that the game doesn't communicate to you at all.
Standing by.
I'm doing my part.
Sir.
Man, this area has so many tigers.
Lock and load. Moving out.
They're gonna get him.
Get ready. Yes, sir.
Officer on deck.
Sir.
Listen up.
Yeah, maybe I should be focusing more on what we're doing here. We're getting chomped, but
Listen up.
there's more tigers. Every time we like, I'm just trying to advance on stuff, and then all of a sudden there's way more tigers than I anticipated. It feels like I should have that
Moving out.
biped up here tanking for me.
Watch your spacing.
But hey, if we can get up here without him, then you know that's a good thing.
Split leg of blast.
Standing by. Listen up. Standing by. On the move. Listen up.
I'm doing my part.
But yes, just as an example, with that game of like, if you're curious what I'm talking about,
I lead. You follow.
the first level is the Death Star trench run, right?
Sir.
And it gives you 5 photon torpedoes to start the game, right? If you use those at any point in the level, all 5 of them, if you deplete your torpedoes down to 0, it automatically fails you. Even if you're 10 minutes into the level, you gotta start all the way over.
Listen up.
It does not say, like, hey,
Troopers, listen up.
by the way, you're not gonna be able to replenish these anyway. Don't use them.
Sir.
Move out.
Like, it tells you you're gonna have to use them for the Death Star, for the trench run later on. But at no point does it make it clear that, like, oh, by the way, you have no means of getting more. It's 5 and done. It's 5 and game over. It's like, if it's 5 and game over, why didn't you just keep them locked until the trench run?
We've got a unit.
Or better yet, make the trench run sequence cinematic only.
Moving out.
Split leg of blast.
Let's get some fun.
Sir.
We've got
And
a
then-
unit under attack.
And then when you get to the trench run,
You looking for the A squad?
it's a tiny, tiny, tiny hitbox that they don't mark. It's not
Get
marked.
some bugs.
And if you don't hit that tiny hitbox, you fail and have to start all over.
Standing by.
And I'm not going to go into details about the rest of the levels,
Watch your spacing.
but pretty much all the levels are exactly like this. They all are like that.
Get ready.
There's the fight. You looking for the A squad?
Officer on the road to victory.
Of like, oh, you were missing the key piece of information. So sorry. Start back over. 20 more minutes for you.
Listen up.
And that's why by the time I got to the end, I was like, you know what? I was like, fuck this game. Why don't I just start over completely? And I just redo this whole run now that I know all the magic tricks it has been hiding from me of how to beat these levels. So that's the plan. I'm gonna redo that game. It makes me apprehensive about doing the third one, about doing Rebel Strike. I was planning on doing both this year. And now I'm like, I don't know, might push Rebel Strike back to next year.
You looking for the A squad? Ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Rogue Leader has already taken so much of my time. I don't know if they're gonna get in there in time. They did.
Move out. I'm doing my part. Watch your spacing.
But yeah, like I said, I do like the game. It's a neat game, especially for the time. Just, you know, I think they relied too much on their audience being intuitive.
Comms base is operational, sir.
When they should have been, they should have just spelled it out. Highlight where you need to go. Don't play audio of the characters vaguely saying what we need to do. Tell me what we need to do. But it's different.
We've got a unit under attack.
It's different when when you have like an open world game, for example, or something like that.
We've got receiving report that allies are under attack. Alert. Bug attack inbound.
When you have a open world game or something,
we've got a unit under attack.
And you're letting the player explore, and that's how like the intuitiveness comes into play. You let the player learn and figure things out for themselves as they go.
We've got a unit under
That's
attack.
different, right? That's fine. That's good. But when you're relying on
we've got a unit under attack.
your player base being extremely intuitive and like constantly punishing them, like and failing them, making them start completely over, redoing content over and over again when they're not, it's like, no, that's bad. That's not what you should have done.
Firing up the engine.
When did this thing get over here? Good thing it didn't blow up my fleet beacon.
Sir, affirmative.
Speak up. This thing is the drill. Oiled up and good to go.
Squad ready. What do you need?
Can't repair the fleet beacon. That's problematic. That's pretty cool, though.
Listen up.
I'm doing my part.
Standing by.
Lock and load. Moving out.
Listen up.
Sir, moving to position.
Let's get some fun.
Try to keep us on the road to victory. Split like a plan.
Ready to go.
Let's have Jack run over here. Just get some eyeballs on the hive.
Troopers, listen up. Sir.
Lock and load.
Get ready.
Listen up. Standing by.
I'm doing my part.
Officer on deck.
Troopers, listen up. Standing by.
But yeah, unrelated to that, at some point, I don't know when, it had to have been within the last few weeks, YouTube has
Sir.
lowered the subscription requirement to get a channel monetized. They lowered it by 500.
Listen up.
It went down from 1,000 to 500.
Sir, affirmative.
Sir,
Which I was surprised to see.
standing by.
Watch your spacing. Moving out.
Because I have multiple monetized channels, but
Listen up.
Sir, roger that.
What like a plan?
stuff like the no commentary channel is not yet monetized.
I'm doing my part.
And when it was 1,000, it was a ways off. It was a long ways off from getting monetized. Now it's only 500. Because it's 500 and 3,000 hours of watch time. Okay, that's the trade-off, is that you need 3,000 hours of public hours of watch time. So 3,000 hours of people actually watching your stuff.
Lock and load.
And I have, in my experience, hitting watch time is always the first thing to happen. So it's never really a big deal.
Road to
Let's
victory.
get some fun.
But it is always inconvenient seeing the watch time way past
Get ready. Moving to position.
the sub requirement.
Sir, affirmative.
Ready to go.
Listen up. Yes, sir.
Get ready. Roger that.
Because I am 100% sure, I have not looked at it, but I already know that
On the road to victory.
that no commentary channel already has had way past the 3,000 hours required of watch time
Some fun. You're looking for the A squad? I'm doing
for a long time.
Let's get some fun. Watch your spacing. Moving out.
Get ready.
Troopers, listen up.
I'm doing my part. Lock and load. Moving out. Ready to
Drone
go.
space is operational.
Standing
sir.
by.
In fact, it probably gets that just from a single video. there is one video that does.
Let's get some fun. On the back.
Well, actually, there's two. The
Moving out. I'm doing my part.
inconvenient. You know what? Let's let ourselves get torched.
Our
There we go.
has increased, sir.
Officer on deck.
Listen up. Yes, sir. With me.
Sir. Get ready.
But yeah, there's two. There's two videos on that channel that do
Standing by.
way better than everything else.
Move out.
And that is the
Listen up.
I'm doing my part.
Troopers, listen up.
100% playthrough
I'm doing my part.
of Inscription and
Listen up. Affirmative.
Ready to go.
Sir.
Leading by
and a Free Blade. Just those two together do the 3,000 requirement for that channel.
On the bounce.
Monthly.
Doing my
That
part.
is.
On the bounce.
That 3,000 requirement isn't even monthly though. It's a 365 day. It's like how much watch time your channel has gotten over the past year.
Where's the fight?
Listen up.
Watch your spacing. Move out. I'm doing my part.
Plasma launch detected.
Troopers, listen up.
Moving out. Move out.
But yeah,
On the move.
Bug attack inbound.
the only point of that story was that yeah, I'm gonna have to focus. I'm gonna have to spend some extra time on that channel. Because it's a lot closer to monetization than I thought. So it's gonna need extra attention until I can get it there.
With me. Let's go. Everybody fight.
Which I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like I start new channels a lot. It's a very common thing for me.
Intel reports a new bug threat in our sector. We've got a unit under attack.
Standing by.
Moving out.
It's
Receiving
almost
report that allies are under attack.
It's almost a monthly thing of me experimenting with a new channel. I do it a lot. Oh wow, that thing died. Let's do... let's do that.
Engineers, now hear this. Sir.
I'm paranoid now. That's why I'm leaving them there. I'm paranoid about something coming up here and attacking the beacon.
Sir.
Oh, wow. They're so much farther away than I thought. I sent them to the wrong one.
Construction complete.
But yes, testing out new channels is something I do a lot.
Sir. Listen up. Roger that.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Standing with me.
Get ready. Sir, moving to position.
Listen up.
One of the ideas that I've had for a while that I still have not done is a channel for exclusively tabletop content.
Roger that.
Plasma launch detected.
Get ready. Sir, roger that. Yes, sir.
Looking for the A squad?
Get ready.
That one certainly would take a lot more effort on the production side of things. That's definitely one of the reasons that it has not happened yet.
Listen up, sir. Move out.
And obviously that would be probably primarily either D&D or Warhammer 40k, whichever one took off. But there also is that old school Starship Troopers RPG that I don't know if
Rockets, we're up.
I don't know if any figures actually accompanied it. There was a lot of unique bugs in that, and I'm not sure because it might have just been like a text thing, like old school D&D, where you can supply your own figure kind of thing.
Get those launchers moving.
We've got a unit under attack.
Yes, sir. Get ready. Yes, sir. Listen up. Looking for the A, sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Yeah, unit under attack, I know.
Blast them, sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Troopers, listen up. Rockets.
We've got a unit under attack.
Get ready.
We've got a unit receiving report that allies are under attack.
I'm sure.
Engineers, now hear this.
We've got a unit under attack.
Standing by.
Sir.
Squad
Yeah, this
ready.
map is inconvenient.
Let's get this thing moving.
Engineers, now hear this.
Plasma launch detected.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Right, it seems like those waves... we're never in a good position when those waves hit. I mean, they are periodic. They do supposedly happen every 3 minutes. But we gotta keep moving.
Construction complete.
Sir.
And if we're in the middle of something when one of them hits, then those people gonna get it over there.
Get ready.
But yes, maybe I should try and position it to where
Listen up.
we're in a position to where we can, like, stop what we're doing over here when the wave hits next time.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
On the bow.
Troopers.
So far, that's not going so well, though. We're
Get
A
ready.
unit has been promoted.
eating up a lot of time just trying to clear this hive.
Plasma launch detected.
Yes, sir. Listen up. Sir. Blast them.
Where's the fight?
Sir, roger that.
You know, I would love to use direct command.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Get ready. Roger
Jeez,
that.
the controls were completely failing me there.
Let's get some
I was
fun.
desperately trying to click those Mark IIs and it was selecting everything but them.
Affirmative. Sir.
Get ready. Affirmative.
Get ready. Roger that. Sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Where's the proper now?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get some fun.
I am regretting picking 2 Mark IIs, though. I am wishing I had picked another set of rifle troopers so we could swap, so we could alternate who was doing the shotgun deterrent.
Plasma launch detected.
Sir. Affirmative. Get those launchers
Alert.
moving.
Bug attack inbound.
Sir. What do you need?
We've got a unit under attack.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Maybe we're safe to do this.
Construction complete.
I want a fire position. Engineers, now hear this.
Get ready.
Get this thing moving. Good to go.
The spitters are the worst for this,
Construction complete.
because the biped just stands there and lets itself die. But yes, if I did do, the tabletop content channel one of these days, it would be nice to incorporate Starship Troopers into that as well. But if there is no figures for that particular RPG, then I don't know. I'll have to figure out something. Save them! No! Why did they not heal?
Get ready. Sir. Get those launchers moving. Get ready. Roger that. Listen up. Sir. Rocket zero.
Alright, just gotta do what we're doing. Maintain.
Sir. Get ready.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Yes, sir. Where's the fight? Get ready for position. Standing by.
Damn immolators. You know, immolators, they do a ton of damage to squads,
Bug attack inbound.
but that is nothing compared to what we saw those giant scorpions do in the Urban Onslaught DLC preview.
Roger that. Get ready. Affirmative.
Those things look like they, like, completely annihilate squads. Like, their initial blast took out almost an entire rifle squad. And then, when they ran up, once their tail had been blown off,
Under attack.
Yes, sir.
they pretty much finished them
We've got
off.
a unit under attack.
We need this thing to be gone.
You looking for the hate squad?
Get ready.
Yes, sir.
Rockets, we're up. Sir.
Sir. Roger that.
Sir, roger that. Rockets, we're up.
Man, that was close.
Yes, sir.
Let's get some bugs. Move out.
Get ready.
Moving to
Get
position.
ready. Moving to position. Troopers, with me.
Sir, roger that.
Sir. Affirmative.
Where's the fight?
Get those launchers moving.
On the road to victory.
All right, I need to check up on them over here.
Sir.
Things are going bad for them.
Engineers, now hear this.
Troopers, listen up.
I'm doing my
Shit,
part.
not what I meant to do.
Get ready. Yes, sir.
Get ready.
Yes, sir.
Officer on deck.
Listen up.
Let's get on the bounce.
Move out.
Sir, roger that.
All right, good enough.
Get ready.
Sir.
Speak up. This thing is loud. Oiled up and good to go.
Engineers, now hear this.
Sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
What do you need?
I was wondering where we got the supplies from. It was from that other group of Mark IIs we had up here dying.
Engineers, now hear this.
Gears and drills.
Construction
ready
complete.
For drills. I know the drill.
Squad ready. Roger that.
Speak up. Oiled up and good to go. I know the drill.
Sir. Affirmative.
What do you need? Roger that.
Sir, get those launchers moving. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Roger that.
Yes, sir.
But yes, this mission definitely is still tough in some ways. Right, like if we
Get those
Bug
launchers
attack
moving.
inbound.
if we were able just to focus on one thing or the other, then maybe it would not be, but it is the juggling both things at once that is providing the difficulty.
Squad ready.
Oiled up and good to go. Brace for impact. This is gonna be fun. Drilling my way through. Let's grind it to a pulp.
And I'm sure some, considering how many tigers we have had to deal with,
We've got a unit under attack.
I'm sure some will
Affirmative.
struggle with
Rockets, we're up. Listen up.
with taking these areas with so few troops. One way of doing this,
Get ready.
I wonder, because we know exactly how much time we have, 3 minutes is not a long time, but it might be enough. Like, if we lose that base, we lose, right?
Troopers, listen up.
If we lose that base, we lose. You could potentially do something like we did way back in Nightfall,
Try to keep up.
where we take the full force of our units out.
Our war support has increased, sir.
Rocket guys, no, I did not want you part of that group.
Now hear this.
Get ready.
But yeah, you could potentially do something like we did with Nightfall, where you just blitz for those 3 minutes and then fly everybody back.
Yes, sir. Get those launchers moving.
You would have to leave Jack out here. Right, Jack would have to be the anchor. Where you blitz to the next hive, take it out.
Sir.
You leave Jack up here. Fly everybody back for the defense. As soon as the defense is done, you fly everybody back out and you move forward again.
Get ready.
Officer on I lead. You follow.
Rockets. Sir. Get ready.
You certainly would clear all this stuff faster. Like right now, with the pace we're going, it doesn't feel like it would be super doable. But that's the thing, right? If we had everybody else with us, if we had like a firing line of 4 here, and then we had a ton of rocket guys, we could tear through all of this.
Sir. Standing by. Sir. Get ready. Sir.
You looking for the A squad?
Sir. Roger that.
Oh, come on. This is super dangerous.
Troopers, listen up. Standing by.
Ready to go. Doing my part.
Standing by. Rockets, we're up.
Let's get some fun out.
Troopers, listen up. Standing by.
Well, it worked.
Listen up.
Yeah, the blitzing thing might even be the better idea, to be honest. We are like consistently undermanned for these pushes forward that we're doing.
Get those launchers moving. Roger that.
Ready to go.
Get those launchers moving.
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
Gears and drills ready for I know the drill. Firing up the engine.
Speak up. This thing is loud. I know the drill.
Was that a new line? I don't think I've heard them say that.
Sir.
Like, I've heard them say that, but not with that energy. That was the first time I've heard them say it like that.
Construction complete.
What do you need? Move out. Firing up the engine.
We got the payload.
Sir. Roger that.
Sir, affirmative.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Rocket team up.
We've got a unit
Squad,
under
ready for
attack.
orders.
Oh, really? Everybody's dying. Good thing I looked
We've
back
got a
here.
unit under attack.
We're about to lose the power suits.
We've got a unit under attack.
Rockets, we're up!
Sir, we got the payload.
All right, one more save.
Rocket team
Lock and load. Moving out. Lock and load. I'm doing my part.
Standing by.
Ted, I lead. You follow.
Listen up.
Officer on deck. Lead by example.
The additional supply caches are nice. Let's do that.
infantry standing by.
Well, we are seemingly past the halfway point with this map.
Standing by.
All right, backing right up. Silly me thinking I could walk blindly up that hill. All the mobile infantry are short-sighted, I forgot. Just background? What do you mean background? There is no background, only foreground.
Awaiting orders.
Leading by
Plasma
example.
launch detected.
Try to keep up. I lead, you follow.
Yeah, I mean, even if I brought one of those bipeds with me, they do no good against immolators, so there's no point to actually bringing them. The thing they were good against, they are not good against anymore, so. They could tank tigers for a little bit, sure, but... they're better off just standing over here in front of the base.
Awaiting orders.
I lead, you follow. On the road to victory.
Standing by.
Let's get some fun. On the route.
Listen up. With me.
Yes, sir. Waiting for that.
You're looking for this.
Get in there, clear it.
Squad, ready for orders.
Yeah, we're probably past the stage where we would need to do the blitz anyways. We are now to a point where we have enough supplies to
Try to keep up. On the road to victory. Try to keep
properly
up.
advance.
Troopers, listen up.
Waiting orders.
On the road to
Plasma
victory.
launch detected.
Try to keep up. On the road to victory.
Listen up.
Squad, ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Squad, ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Squad, ready for orders. Shock troopers. Squad, ready for orders. Sir.
Be gone, tigers. Let us proceed.
Try to keep up. On the road to victory. I lead, you follow.
All right, never mind. I guess we're backing up.
Standing by.
The mobile infantry loves standing in fire. They'll never not do it. Tankers put some fire underneath them. They'll gladly stand there and die. They'll even, one after each other, walk into the fire as one of their teammates goes down. All right, you damn bugs. Let us walk forward.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Troopers, listen up. Rocket launcher.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Amazing how useless the rocket troopers have been when it comes to dealing with those.
We've got a unit under attack.
Those immolators. The immolators have just been able to walk fast enough to stroll right on by them.
Leading by example.
We've got a unit under attack.
Awaiting orders.
Ready to go.
Squad, ready to go. On the move. Yes, sir. We got the rocket team on me. Listen up. Look alive.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Squad, ready for orders.
Where's locking low? Let's get some fun.
I'd love to pay attention to the base. Oh, god damn it. But there's way too much going on over here to pay attention to them at all right now.
On the road to victory.
Rockets, we're up.
Leading by example. Try to keep up. On the road to victory.
Squad, ready for orders. Sir.
You looking for the heat squad? I'm doing my part.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Look alive.
All right, let's go see what's down here.
Let's get this thing moving.
Speak up. This thing is
Construction
loud.
complete.
Engineers, now hear this. Sir. Roger that.
Look sharp,
I
troopers.
lead, you follow. Leading by example.
Construction complete.
Waiting orders.
Try to keep up.
Squad, ready for orders. Look sharp, troopers.
I lead, you follow.
You know, when I do that, when they like all change where they're standing when I'm just trying to get them to move up a couple feet, that is so inconvenient.
Look sharp, troopers.
On the road to victory.
Alert. Bug attack inbound. We've got a unit under attack.
Sir.
I lead, you follow.
We've got a unit under attack, it
We've
says.
got a
I'm
unit
sure we
under
do.
attack.
Look sharp, troopers.
We've got a unit under attack.
Listen up. Sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Squad, ready for it.
On the road to victory.
We've got a unit under attack.
Who cares? Whatever unit is under attack, they deserve
We've
it.
got a unit under attack.
Ready to go.
Infantry.
We've got a unit under attack.
They still pulled it off.
We've got a unit under attack.
Squad, ready for it.
I lead, you follow.
Sir. Gears and drills ready for
We
drills.
cannot deploy to that location.
Gears and drills ready. Firing up the engine.
Sir.
Construction
Roger that.
complete.
Okay, good to go.
Sir.
Leading by example. I lead, you follow.
Get ready. Affirmative.
Squad, ready for
On
it.
the road to victory. Leading by example. I lead, you follow. On the road to victory. Leading by example. On the road to victory.
Sir.
Leading by example. I lead, you follow.
Yeah, if only these bugs suppressed them more, but they do not.
Leading by
Or
example.
not bugs, these, like the rifle troopers. They don't suppress the immolators enough at all.
Sir.
Something I am hoping
Standing by.
those shield troopers do from Urban Onslaught. Because they have the riot shields and the shotguns, seemingly. Which you would think maybe it would be good at suppressing units like immolators. So that rocket guys could do their damage to them. But that video with the giant scorpion,
Try to keep up.
it sure did not look like those guys were slowing down the giant scorpion with their shotguns, that's for sure. They were firing,
I lead, you follow.
and nothing was happening.
Bug attack inbound. We've got a unit under attack.
I'm doing my part.
We've got a unit under attack.
Officer on the road to victory.
Wasn't moving them out of the firing cells, waiting to send them into the hive.
We've got a unit under attack.
Good shot, troopers.
I
We've got a
lead,
unit
you
under
follow.
attack.
On the road to victory. Leading by example.
A unit is being promoted, sir.
Troopers, listen up.
We've got a unit under attack.
I lead, you follow.
Squad, ready for it.
On the road to victory. Try to keep up.
You're inching ever so closely to the end of this map. I don't know if it's gonna be up here. It might be, but, or just over here is the end.
I lead, you follow. On the road to victory.
I was gonna go check in with the others, but not now. Not with tankers around.
Engineers, now hear this.
Gears and drills, ready for thrills. Oiled up and good to go. Speak up. This thing's I know the drill.
Look sharp, troopers.
I lead, you follow. Let's make a plan. Leading by example.
Awaiting orders.
I lead, you follow. Try to keep up. I lead, you follow. Try to keep up.
Rockets, clear up.
Well, that's problematic. See what I mean? Background does not exist to the mobile infantry. How would they not have seen that? A tanker up here about to rain fire down on them, and they don't see it until the fire makes contact with their skin. They're like, where did that come from? It's the sneakiest tanker in the universe.
Try to keep up.
Ready to go.
Squad, ready for orders. Shots reversed.
Well, if I capture this, it's a little problematic. 'Cause if I capture it, then this is a target. I don't know if I want to do that until the bugs are gone.
Leading by example. I lead, you follow.
Roger that. Roger that.
Alert. Bug attack inbound. We've got a unit under attack.
Troopers, standing by.
Machine Bay?
I lead, you follow.
We've got a unit under attack.
Waiting orders.
We've got a unit under attack.
On the road to victory.
Comms base is operational, sir. We've
It
got
appears the Horde has ceased mobilizing at the south for now. However, scans indicate movement near your location. It seems you're approaching a mega hive. It appears they wish to prevent you from clearing it.
Sir, Intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
The bugs have redirected their attention to Checkpoint Charlie, marshaling their forces for an assault on the base. As you near the end of the canyon, the formidable Mega Hive looms ahead, ready to unleash its full fury. Prepare to deploy any troops or turrets you have at your disposal from your forward base to fortify Checkpoint Charlie for the impending battle. Yeah, no longer be attacked by bugs, but is still currently being attacked by bugs. Is the problem.
We've got a unit under attack.
Waiting orders.
Gears and drills ready for thrills. Gears and drills ready for thrills.
Receiving report that allies are under attack.
Yeah, well, they can manage for a second, or at least they better.
Receiving report that allies are under attack.
I'm gonna revoke their citizenship if they die to the bugs.
Squad, yes, sir.
Well, I'm not paying attention at least.
Affirmative.
Get ready. Roger that.
Our war support has increased, sir.
Sir. Yes, sir. What do you need? Affirmative.
Roger that.
Receiving report that allies are under attack.
Engineers, now hear this.
Yeah, are we gonna be attacked from both sides? Which direction is that Mega Hive at?
Get ready.
Oh, I'm so sure. They don't attack the bipeds, but they attack marauders? That's unbelievable.
Sir. Marauder online.
I guess I had never had them side by side to see what would happen.
Firing up the engine. Speak up. This thing is firing up the engine.
Yeah, I don't know which way to position them until this wave shows up.
Awaiting order. Let's go.
We've got a unit under attack.
Let's get this thing moving.
On my way.
If there is indeed there is a regular hive over here, isn't there?
Construction complete.
This might not be anything. It might be only from this way.
Speak up. Things loud.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
No, it is this way.
We've got a unit.
Yeah, you see, this makes me feel like it was a waste of time capturing this base. That what I should have done is go clear this out and then capture it.
We've got a unit.
Because now we got to do this while we're being attacked from over there.
Construction complete.
Awaiting order. Roger that. Sir. Come on.
Construction complete.
Here's some drills.
We cannot deploy to that location. We've got a unit under attack.
Speak up. Things loud.
Construction complete.
Well, we can do this.
Gears and
Firing
drills.
up the engine.
Yes, on my way. Hydraulics engaged.
A unit will be promoted, sir.
Firing up the engine.
Gears and drills. Let's get this thing moving.
Oiled up and good to go.
Powering up.
Firing up the engine.
Yep, they'll ignore the bipeds to go for marauders.
Construction complete.
That thing blew up trying to get around the engineering biped.
Sir.
Gears, drills, ready for drills.
Firing up the engine. Oiled up and good to go. Firing up the engine.
Oiled up and
Attack me!
shifting gear to kill.
Oiled up. This. I know the drill. Let's get this thing moving.
Sir, intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
Ready for
Speak up. This thing
drills. Firing up.
Yeah, maybe I should bring the others over here.
Squad, ready for orders.
On the road to victory.
But really, maybe I should have already done it?
Marauder online. Acknowledged.
Firing up the
A
engine.
unit has been promoted, sir.
Marauder online. Marauder online. Roger that.
Ready for orders.
Try to keep up.
Marauder online.
On the road.
At this point, if it's gonna be the 3-minute interval again, we've already wasted time messing around with these.
Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged.
All the rocket guys missing the immolators makes me wish I had picked chemical troopers, to be honest. Though they have come in handy with the rocket guys, even if they're not set to priority on them.
Acknowledged. Roger that.
Try to keep up.
Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged.
Plasma launch detected.
Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that.
Those Marauders are getting chomped a bit much.
Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Shouldn't have used that. Should have used the healing.
Roger that. Acknowledged.
Squad, ready for order.
Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged.
This might be the Super Hive.
Acknowledged. Roger that. Acknowledged.
So maybe the other direction is just like a invasion arrow that infinitely spawns bugs this direction while we are doing this.
Plasma launch detected.
Try to keep up.
In which case, I sure hope they're doing fine over there. Ooh, one of them went down. It was only a matter of time. We were really using them as much as we possibly could. Other one's about to go down now.
Awaiting orders.
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
Quit standing in the fucking fire!
Rockets!
Ted on the road to victory.
Marauder hydraulics engaged.
Yes, roger that.
Gears and drills.
Powering up. Yes.
On my way.
Gears and drills ready
Powering
for
up.
I know the drill.
Squad, ready for orders.
We've got a unit under attack.
Hydraulics engaged.
Plasma launch detected.
Marauder online. Marauder online.
Powering
On my way.
We've got a unit under attack.
Yes. Powering up. Roger that.
Hopefully the base doesn't need the Marauders, because we're taking them.
Yes. On my way. Powering up. Yes. Roger that.
Awaiting orders.
I'm counting on those 3 minutes. Us to get this done before those 3 minutes elapse.
A unit has been. We've got a unit under attack.
Take out that target.
Hydraulics engaged. On my way.
Try to keep up. I lead. You follow.
Roger that. Powering up.
Hydraulics engaged.
Leading by example.
Acknowledged.
Here we go.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Well, that's no good.
Yes, roger that.
We've got a unit under attack.
Get in there.
Yes. Roger that.
We've got a unit under attack.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we win. Outstanding victory. We did it. How many of the bipeds lived? None of them? Oh no, they're alive. Looks like 2. But yes, very, very well done mission. Definitely a challenging one when you're having to multitask in this way. And we did it without... Well, did I have to reload at any time? I don't know. Maybe I did once. I don't remember. It don't matter. Regardless, that is where I am calling it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.